Hello, everyone. So these are the results from the Chapter 8 test, Konner, for yours. So you ended up with a 52 out of 70, which is a 74%. So I'm just going to briefly kind of talk through mistakes that you made because I got a feeling this might be a while. I've got some students who still need to make it up for me. So you did fine on the always, sometimes, or never. Got those correct. On number 7, it says AD to AE, so you're going left to right, and then it says DB to EC, again, you're going left to right. That's why this one is true. As long as you are consistent, you can go left to right, you could do right to left, you could do top to bottom, again, as long as you're consistent. Okay, number 9, it says if 78 is divided into 3 parts in the ratio of 3 to 5 to 7, it says what is the sum of the smallest and the largest? So the way you set this one up, if the sides can't actually be 3, 5, and 7 because they don't add to give you 78, but I could write an equation. I could let the shortest one be 3x, the middle one be 5x, and the longest one be 7x. Again, that equals 78. So if I solve this, I get 15x equal to 78. Sorry about that. And if I divide by 15, x is 5.2. So again, the directions say to find the sum, so we need to add together the largest and the smallest. So the smallest would be the 3x. So 3 times 5.2 is 15.6. And the largest, 7 times 5.2 is 36.4. And again, sum means I'm going to add them, so I get a final answer of 52 is what I was looking for on this one. 10 was fine. On number 11, I just took off a half a point. You had here x squared equals the square root of 64, which is fine. But the square root of 64 is not the square root of 8, it is just 8. Let's see here, 14, it says if SNW is similar to DAY, then if I do SW to NW, so SW with the first and the third letters, so that would be DY instead of DA, and then over YA, that's fine. So just took off a half there. On this one, these are similar. Remember, when you have parallel lines, if you're looking for angles that are congruent in a picture, you're looking for an F or for a C. So you can see the upside down capital F here. So that means that these two angles are congruent. And you could also see the capital F going this way. So again, those angles are congruent. So my answer is yes, it's angle, angle, and then I would fill in the blank there. This one is actually a no because we don't have two pairs of angles congruent. If this angle is 100 and these two are congruent, there's not an angle that matches up in the other picture. Like 104 can't match up to 100. So this one, not similar. This one, okay, we know that we're not supposed to name an angle with just one letter if there's more than one angle there. So this angle here at F would be like DFC, and then the other one would be like BFE, something like that. Okay, and then we could say you had angle C congruent to A. I probably would say like angle C is congruent to angle BFE because those are not corresponding. When you have parallel lines, those are alternate interior angles. Okay. Let's see here. 10 was fine. 11 or not 10. Sorry. 20 was fine. 21 was fine. On 22, you put 8 over 16. So you're doing bottom over top. Then you should do x plus 8 over 36. Bottom over top. You have them flipped around. Okay, and then these, again, same kind of thing. We got our proportions mixed up a little bit. So we never want to go diagonally. So we want one possibility on this picture, if you do like 2 over 1, that equals x plus 2 over 4. That would be one possibility. You could do 1 over 4 and then 2 over x plus 2. For some reason, I'm not sure exactly what happened here. You did 2 over 4, so you don't want to go diagonally. So again, that's what happened on that one. Same kind of thing happened on this one. If you do 4 over 9, like you have over here, you're doing bottom over top, then you should do x over 12. You did x over x plus 12, so it should just be x over 12. And then for y, you should do little triangle to big triangle. So like 9 to 13 equals 6 over y, and then solve it appropriately. Same thing, kind of thing for 25. If you do 3 over 4, then you should do 4 over x. You have them backwards. You have x over 4. And then same kind of thing with y. If you do 3 over 5, then you're going to do 4 over y. Okay, so again, then when you solve it, you would get the appropriate answer. And then on this proof, you've got angle B congruent to angle C, which is a correct statement to make. If you look at the picture, if angle 1 and 2 are congruent, angle 1 is related to angle BDE because they are supplementary, and angle 2 is going to be supplementary to this angle EFC. And since angle 1 and 2 are congruent, then these two angles here are congruent as well. If angles are supplementary to congruent angles, then they are congruent. So then that'll give me not side angle side, but angle angle. And then you had, if two similar triangles form proportions, because if the triangles are similar, then their sides are proportional. So hopefully that helps. So again, that is why you ended up with this particular grade. If you have questions, please let me know.